So there's a bit of a debate on Reddit right now, and basically they're posing the question, should proposals and engagements ever be a surprise? Should you ever actually be shocked it's happening? And basically it came to one consensus. The engagement, no, not really, shouldn't be a surprise, but the proposal, sure.
Yeah, like how it's happening, where it's going to be, the date and all that.
Like, can you imagine somebody proposing to you and you're like, wait a second, you what?
Like you've never talked about it?
Uh-huh.
See, that's why I think it can't be a surprise to some sort, because you've had to have that discussion like, you're the person I want to marry. So then I think that would take some of the surprise out. The only way I think it would actually be a surprise, and I have some friends on social media from my hometown who I just saw this happen to. They've been together for like 12 years.
Okay.
Never really thought they were going to get married. They knew they would be together forever, but I just think
It's a foregone conclusion at this point.
they thought
Yeah.
like this is just, they didn't think they would have she didn't think they would ever get engaged or anything. And he took her hiking and then proposed to her. And she
fun.
was actually like so surprised. Like, I was fine the way things were. I didn't think.
But yes.
But yeah, and so that's where I could see it being a surprise. And like, yes, I was surprised too, but I knew there was going to be a proposal.
You had enough conversation, you looked at rings, and at some point it was like, you knew it would happen eventually, right?
Yes.
There was no doubt it was going to happen eventually, but the surprise is the day he chose, the moment he chose, the way he chose to do it. Not necessarily the fact that, like, wait a second, you'd like to marry me?
Yeah, you want to be with me the rest of your life?
And there's a ring already here? What?
That cannot be a surprise.
A debate, though, for whether or not that it should ever be a surprise took over Reddit. Some people are saying that they think it should be a complete shock, like if somebody compared it to a surprise birthday party. But even that, they generally happen on or around your birthday, so is even that a complete surprise?
What do you mean?
Like, if somebody's going to throw you a surprise birthday party, it's not unexpected, because you're like, well, I mean, I guess
But
it is my
you
birthday.
didn't know all these people were going to be there or anything, right?
But as it's happening, you're like, oh, that makes sense. It's my birthday.
Yeah.
Like, no, that makes sense. We've never talked about getting engaged before, but sure.
Someone said, my husband surprised me with how he proposed, but we had already talked about like marriage, kids, finances, where we want to live, all that. I knew a proposal was coming eventually. And I think that's what you need to have the conversation about. Knowing you're going to get married, but just the surprise of the proposal.
To what extent should all that be a surprise? 2, 3, 7 hits. And is there anybody in the Playhouse family where it was like completely like out of left field? And did you say yes? Did you say no? Like, how did that end up playing out?
Someone said the ring and the location should be the only surprises. I don't want to pick out my own ring because I want to see what he would choose. I also don't want to know when or where it's happening. But I think you have to discuss getting married. You're just going to surprise me with the moment. And that's what a lot of people are kind of going with. Like, you know it's going to happen. You just don't know when. And someone said, I knew we were getting married before I even got engaged. We had talked about it for years. The proposal was basically the launch of already something we've decided together. But he did surprise me when he did it. I didn't know he had the ring yet. And I think that's the best combination.
And to what extent should it be like an actual surprise?
Oh, God. I think it kind of depends on where you are in the relationship. If it's something that's kind of expected and you both you realize that you've talked about it, it's not like it's totally out of the blue, then that's one thing. But if it's just like very fast or very quick where nothing's really been discussed and it's just a total, surprise like that, probably not a good idea.
Yeah, it's some sort of like, oh, I think this is where our relationship is headed. Bare minimum conversation.
Yeah, someone said the engagement shouldn't be a secret. You should both know you're headed towards marriage. The proposal, keep that a secret. That's where the surprises come in.
Now, to what extent should the proposal, the engagement, all of it be a surprise?
I think you have to surprise me. You don't really have a choice. I feel like you have to surprise them. It's like part of the fun of the whole thing. You need to be able to be spontaneous.
Yeah, part of the fun until they're like, what are you doing?
Someone said, my biggest fear is everyone knowing before me. If my family, his family, all our friends know about it, there's a photographer, and I'm just walking around clueless, yes, I'd still say yes, but I'd be offended that I wasn't in on it. That would ruin it. That's the point of the surprise.
Where's it happening? What should I wear?
You can't know.
And to what extent should it be a surprise?
Weddings Proposals always need to be a surprise. I'm a hopeless romantic. I loved when my husband, he brought me to Rhode Island. I had no idea what was happening. And it's just a moment that takes your breath away. You need to be surprised and you want to be treated like you're special.
Well, okay, Taylor Swift.
Someone said, I knew that he had the ring and I was still surprised. He had literally put the ring box in his dresser drawer and he's terrible at hiding things. So every date night after that, I was convinced this is it.
This is the moment.
Months went by. Then one random morning, we were out walking our dog and he proposed. I did not see it coming.
And now that's fun because, like, you kind of know what's coming, but you don't know when. That's a good happy medium.
You don't know exactly when, yeah.